Hello everyone, I'm Hungry Boy Sean, and welcome to Meme News, the internet news show where we're streaming about what's memeing. For this episode, we're covering how Microsoft is catching you napping during business meetings, old people losing vaccines due to bad web design, flying internet robots, and a tailgating guide for your first eSports game. Our first story tonight, Microsoft has filed a patent for an AI system to rate your business meetings on a productivity score. The system uses cameras to monitor things like your facial expressions and body language and score how well engaged you are. I don't know about you, but I don't want some robot monitoring me and judging me at a company quarterly review. Fine, it's a boring meeting, but maybe that's just my resting work face. I can't help it. Don't go snitching on me to my boss just because I want to doodle a little bit in my notebook. I mean, Greg's over there playing Angry Birds. So to all my working professionals out there, be alert, Clippy's watching. Speaking of resting bored face, I also feel bad for the person who has to host a meeting with these folks. Michaela's not unimpressed. She just looks like that. This is the biggest smile Mona Lisa is capable of. The system's going to be biased against Sleepy just for his name. And can AI facial recognition even recognize donkey faces? That's just speciesist, Microsoft. And why are we trusting Microsoft here to judge our work meetings? Have you used Bing recently? Remember Internet Explorer? No, Clippy, we can't just keep inviting Jim Carrey to our meetings. I know his animated acting scores the most on your AI, but he smells like a zoo and he keeps lying to our shareholders. In other news, senior citizens all over the country are struggling to register online for vaccine appointments. This is terrible. Why are we forcing online forms onto the elderly? One moment, Nana's on a government web form, and then 3 pop-ups later, her smoke is coming out of her laptop. Nana, I've told you before, they're not literal cookies. I don't know why they're called cookies. You just have to click the button to make it go away. Yes, I did receive your egg tart recipe last week. It was very nice. And don't even get me started on the CAPTCHAs. How is Pop-Up supposed to solve the picture CAPTCHA? Click on the squares that contain VibeCat? The VibeCat meme is too fresh for Peepaw. Even his reading glasses won't help with this one. I can relate to the struggle though. CAPTCHAs today are so complicated. Look at this one that I got just the other day. I was actually glad that I got one that was fairly easy to read, but then it turns out I still got it wrong because I admitted to being a robot. CAPTCHAs aren't the only thing that almost got away from us. Someone at Google tried to pull an up and float the internet with balloons. Google's parent company, Alphabet, is shutting down their project, which involves launching balloons into the stratosphere to beam the internet to people's devices. It's like a floating cell tower. Some of our sources, maybe not real sources, said much of the project's failure was due to very literal internet crashes caused by eagles popping these balloons. Imagine what online school would have looked like in 2021. Oh, Mrs. Teacher, I can't give you my homework today. I lost it again. Now, Jimothy, I can't keep accepting your excuses. Did your dog eat your homework or something? No, Mrs. Teacher. I think an owl crapped in my router. You know, now that I'm looking at it, it makes sense why it got canceled. That thing looks like a plastic bag that blew away from a Walmart parking lot. 25-year-old professional video gamer Thomas Zuma Paparato recently announced his retirement from playing competitive Call of Duty due to a chronic hand injury. Let this be a reminder to all of my gamer friends out there. Take care of yourselves. Your health is important. And with that, I am proud to announce our sponsor, Allstate's new hand insurance. Insurance for gamers. At Allstate, your hands are in good hands. In other gamer news, Shanghai is constructing an $898 million esports arena. Pro esports events are coming here, guys. It's getting real. Some might be wondering what it's like to watch a video game at an esports arena. But it's actually pretty similar to normal sports games. In normal sports, you got your fan favorite junk foods like hot dogs, pizza, popcorn, and soda. In pro esports games, you can get your favorite gamer refreshments like hot dogs, pizza, popcorn, and soda. While you're in the bleachers at a football game, you might enjoy waving a foam finger around, while in an esports arena, just head to the gift shop and buy a foam mouse cursor to show your support. Heck, while you're at the store, pick up a jersey from your favorite esports teams. Yes, esports gamers also have jerseys with the same moisture-wicking polyester mesh technology. You may not have realized this, but people of the gamer body type sweat just as much as pro football players on the field. Some have also asked, are there referees in esports? Well, good news. When Clippy isn't spying on business meetings, he's also working his side gig as an esports referee. Clippy has classic lines like, "I've detected an aimbot on your system. Would you like me to give you a red card?" Or, "Your gaming mouse is not within regulations. Please plug in a compliant device." Clippy can also penalize un-esportsmanlike behavior like inflammatory chatting or kneeling during the Chinese national anthem. Careful out there, gamers. Clippy's watching. Well, that's it for our show. Thank you for joining, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe and get notifications for the latest meme news. I'm Hungry Boy Sean, signing off.